Hey, hey, hey. Hey, guys. We're going to wait for you guys to jump on and tune in, invite a friend, have a friend, invite a friend, and come on. This topic is going to be hot tonight.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I just want to clear some things. I have a new shirt color, and it's the black one. It's the same as the other one. You could get it without the Kitty's Hungry, or you can get it with just Meow on it the same way, but it comes in black. I also placed 2 new shirts that I have that are out there that are for sale, which are really hot. So I added that on there as well. There's a link on there for PayPal. There's also the Cash App. If you have any questions or anything about it, feel free. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. Please, please, please. It's space Auntee space Nella. Period after Nella. And then subscribe to my YouTube account. I appreciate all the love. But this topic here.
Yes, and we're gonna wait for you guys to jump on and say hey when you get on the live, so we can go ahead and shout you out. Hey April, hey Lanisha,
hey guys,
share it because
let your friends know Auntee Nella is on live and it's hot tonight.
Yes, this topic is
I will say this topic is a topic that have hit my inbox at least 6 or 7 times from different people, and I knew it was a hot topic to touch because people are passionate about it. So I can't wait to dig in. And then don't forget, after our after this topic, we're also gonna do After Dark. And After Dark is going to be costumes or not. And after we do this costumes or not, it's not going to be a costumes, or it's not going to be a not series after that. We're going to find something else to do or cover on After Dark. If you have topics for After Dark, I'm getting a lot of topics for, relationship and marriage. But I'm lacking on some of those topics for After Dark. So I know you guys got some hot stuff that you guys want to figure out what's going on in the bedroom. Send them my way. I'm happy to dig in.
Right.
Happy to dig in. So invite a friend, let a friend know what's going on.
Honey said,
hey, hon.
Right, I couldn't shout that one out because I had to
That's
make
my
sure,
boo thing. My boo thing.
I had to make sure the right person say, hey,
that's my boo thing. Hey, honey, my boo
so
thing.
So share. Girl, I'm loving these shirts, though.
Me too.
Nice.
I will say this. I have to give a shout out to Janisha because she's the one who had me do the black shirt because she said, I'm not good with white. So can you see if we can do black? And honestly, as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. So shout out to Janisha for that.
So guys, we're gonna 60 more seconds, but just tell them the topic. Don't get in because I know you anxious to get into this topic. So what's the topic for tonight?
God don't send you nobody else's husband or wife.
Woo.
You heard
I
me?
just say it again.
God don't send you nobody else's husband or wife.
Girl, it's
gonna be hot. It's burning, baby. I'm itching.
Yeah, I'm in this bitch.
I can't stand Uncle Mike.
For real.
We gonna get you on the camera.
Correct.
Mike. Come
He's
on
so shy. I'm gonna get him in here tonight to answer at least one question to get in because I know I'm hearing a lot of things from guys that they really want to hear his side of whatever topic we discuss.
Come
and I think it'll be good.
Mike, and
the
get
problem
a
for him
man's
is he's so shy and he get a little nervous on camera. But I'm gonna try to get him in. Even if we don't put him on camera, he may be behind the camera answer some of them questions. But I want to get him on the camera to do some stuff I did last week. And shout outs for him for doing that. But if you saw that video, you could tell he was super nervous.
He wasn't nervous.
He was nervous.
He
looked nervous.
All right, so let's get into the topic.
Yay.
God don't send you nobody else's husband or wife. Now I want you to go in to say, why do you believe God ain't gonna send you nobody else's? Because what if my soulmate, and I ain't married my soulmate, but my soulmate is married to somebody else, and I feel he my soulmate.
He ain't your soulmate till he clear up that mess that he in. If he's truly your soulmate, then he's yours 110% with no strings attached. You can't have strings attached and tell me, you know what, you're my first love and I know we meant to be. Let him clear up that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But let him clear up that, cut them strings with that wife. Cut them strings with that husband. Don't move on in a relationship, because what you do is you set yourself up thinking things are A-okay, but what if midway between there, him and his wife figure out, you know, they're going to keep trying, or they're going to keep moving on. Who left out in the cold? So you never push forward in a situation until it's clear. Once it's clear, baby, we could drive on any highway you want to drive on. But if you still got something holding you back, boo-boo, you take care of that, then come see me, and then you my soulmate.
Right. So tell me your perspective on this whole topic. You know, why you feel, you know, just your whole perspective. Like, some people feel like it's okay to mess with a married person.
No, it's not. God is not, you know, God do things in order. That's one thing I will tell you. God do things in order. And God is not going to send you somebody that's already have somebody. Why do you think you're benefiting from that? I always tell people this. Put yourself in someone else's place. Put yourself in their position. And you're married to your husband. And you and your husband are going through some things, but y'all might be trying to figure out. But then here come Miss Daisy. And Miss Daisy think she going to take you from me, even though me and him not finished. And so put yourself, you know, how does that make you feel as an individual? How does that make you feel as a husband or a wife? You don't want somebody else to jump on, you know, into a situation when y'all clearly not finished, because then that adds a whole new element to it. So put yourself in their position. How would you feel if somebody did it to you?
What if, you know, girl, what if my boo is telling me he about to leave his wife? And
he lying.
What you mean?
He lying.
He love me, girl. You don't know.
Yeah, he do love you. He love you, his wife, and any other goodies he could get. He gaining. He eating his cake, and baby, you giving him his ice cream too.
What you mean?
You give he got both worlds. He's dealing both worlds.
Boo like that.
Yeah, okay. In about 3-4 months, when he come back to you and you be sitting there and he like, you know what? I think me and my wife gonna work it out. I want you to say that to me. You don't know my boo like that. I just think at the end of the day, when God send you somebody, he's going to send you somebody, and it's going to be in order. It's not going to be a package deal that he has or he's dealing with somebody else. That's just not how it works. It's almost in people's mindset when they think that God can send them somebody else's husband, you know, oh, God bless me. Stop lying on God. God ain't bless you with somebody else's man, somebody else's wife. He ain't bless you. That's a false blessing that you're put upon yourself. That's not a blessing. Don't say that. That's not a blessing. Say the devil bless you.
What?
The devil tried to bless you. But God, let me tell you, God will not do that. That's no different than you putting yourself in a position knowing that you're hurting yourself. Your heart is crushed, but you're constantly putting yourself in a position. But then you're saying, well, you know what? God knows my heart. Yeah, he does know your heart. In the same token, God is not going to constantly allow you to be hurt. You have to understand that somebody else's spouse, leave them alone.
Wow, girl.
Now, if he wants you, he gonna take care of that first. He gonna take care of that situation first and move forward to you.
So you're saying that he ain't my boo thing. You know, I do.
He could be your boo thing.
That's why we have a lot of what you call the side pieces.
Yes.
Because of the conversation that's happening between them.
Of course.
To put up some type of false imagination to say she or he will
correct.
Be
well, men and women, and I'm not just going to say men. I'm just going to say men and women. Men and women know what words to use to get what they want.
Oh.
And so if he's not getting everything he wants from his wife, but he's not 100% done with his wife, but he knows there's a possibility he going to be able to get what he can get from his wife and he can get from you, don't think he or she ain't going to play you. They going to get it. They're going to balance the two. They're going to say, oh, you know what, me and my wife not doing good. We're going to get a separation. Oh, you know what, I'm done with her. I'm moving on. But he's still living in that house with her.
Girl,
but he's still driving her cars. But he's still
take care of his kids.
Yes, and take care of her too.
What you girls?
She benefiting from it as well.
Girl,
so all I'm going to say is you and your boo better get it together. Because if your boo means well to you, or well for you, he's going to do right by you. And here's the situation. You hear me talk a lot about, you know what, you have to do the work. This is a prime example where the work needs to be done before you move forward. Because you're moving forward with baggage that you got already that you're tied to, but then you're dragging me along the way. Where's that fair to me?
Okay.
I'm blindsided. Where's that fair to me?
So him telling me this pillow talk is what we gonna call it. It's all a lie because God ain't gonna send you somebody that's already connected to another person because that actually goes to
Did you say pillow talk?
No, skip that.
Girl, there ain't no pillow talk. There ain't no pillow talk.
Skip that one.
That's the other talk.
No, cause you know, if you put
that's that ride talking.
some,
That ain't that pillow talking. I'm just saying that ride talking to him so he could talk to you, so he could deliver the ride. He ain't pillow talking you. Now I'm gonna move on.
Wait, what?
That's the ride talking. The stump, the stick shift, that's what's talking. That's not pillow talk. That's pillow talk to gain access to what he want. He want Patty's pies. That's all he want. He want Patty's pies. And if he can get Patty's pies while he's in this situation trying to figure it out, baby, he gonna give him some Patty pies and go back home back to his wife acting like nothing happened. But what you're doing is you're the one that's losing. Because he already is connected and committed and should be committed to his wife. So he can come and go as he please when it comes to you. But he owes his wife that loyalty. And if he's done with her, he needs to let her go. Cut them ties.
All right, so what if I'm not getting from my mate what I'm supposed to be getting? And then, you know, I'm in my mind, I'm done. But we haven't really cut it out. And then I say, well, I'm infatuated by this over here, and I'm looking like, okay, she could be my wife, or he could be my.
You heard what you said though.
What?
Could be. Now I'm not committing myself to them. Could be. I'm not committing myself to them. So my thing for him is, if he's done with his wife and he know he can't move forward at this point, then he needs to be honest.
So what about the women?
Before he
some women.
I'm saying both, women and men. So if both of them are playing the game, they need to figure it out. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, somebody's heart is going to get broken. I don't care how you cry, whether it's the wife or the side chick. And let me tell you, side chicks a thing or two.
Wait.
Let me just tell y'all a thing or two. You're only a side chick because you allow him to label you as a side chick. Don't be secondary to nobody. Because if you're secondary to somebody, you'll be secondary to everybody. Don't set yourself up for misery, and then when this dude hurts you because he decides he gonna continue to work it out with his wife, then you hurt. You set yourself up for heartache. You set yourself up to be heartbroken because you know what? You chose to be the side piece.
Wow. Now they got some women who don't mind being the side piece because
that's who I'm talking to. That's what I'm talking to.
There's no commitment that has been given to him, so they rather be. Some people are comfortable just and then he gone about, you know, or she gone about her.
But
business.
they have
some
to.
men want that.
But they have to be careful because you know what? All that comes along with a lot of baggage and heart. Let me just say this. There's no way a woman or a man that you can continue to play this game for a long time, because at some point you're gonna still have your emotions here with your wife, but then now you've connected emotions with the other person. Now you're stuck. You're trying to figure out which way do I go. If that side piece think, and I'm talking to you side pieces, if y'all think that husband gonna be like, I'm done and I'm gonna just move on with you, something wrong with you. You let him clear that up and let him do his work, and then he's yours. Do never set yourself up to be secondary to nobody. I don't care if he's your boo thing, he your noo. I don't care what you call him, my little pulley bear. I don't care what you call him.
Girl might have that good.
And he might have that good too. But that good gonna feel good while he giving it to you, but that heart gonna be aching in the process. I'm telling you, that good. Yeah, keep on. That's why he. Let me tell you something. This is why men and women could do what they're doing, because they got women out there that side piece. I got that good. I don't care. You know, he could have his wife. You lying to yourself, soul sister. You lying to yourself, soul brother. You're lying. Because if you was cold-heartedly done, you would cut that off. The other thing you have to look at too is when you're messing with somebody else's husband, you got to keep looking over your shoulder, because you don't know when your head gonna get hit.
What?
You don't know. You don't know how people are gonna react when emotions are caught up. You know, you don't know. You know, I see you with my husband. You don't know how I'm act. The proper way to act is that wife or that husband needs to address their spouse, not the person that he's with when you catch him, because you don't know what he done told her. He told her a whole bunch of lies. But you need to talk to him and figure out what you do what you want, but I ain't talking. But let me tell you, I'm just going to say, at the end of the day, when you are a side piece, you set yourself up to some negativity. You set yourself up to drama. You set yourself up to heartache. And you set yourself up that you're giving your patty pies away free.
And I would say, in coming from a different perspective of being a side piece, it really has to do with why she want to be the side piece.
Correct.
She's disvaluing herself.
She
why
is.
would I take on that label?
She has no self-worth.
The
None.
side piece.
None.
When I'm already coming in second, like you said.
Correct.
And I'm not giving him to make me his queen.
Correct.
Or to make me his wife. And believe me, even if you do win him,
he gonna do the same thing to you that he done to the other one. So what you did is, it may not. This is the problem too. It may not happen, 1 year, 2 years into it. It may happen later on into your marriage with the person that you were a side piece with, whether it's male or female. It may happen, but it's gonna happen because if he can do it with you on his wife. Baby, don't think just you this hero and he gonna do right by me because he gonna right by me because I got that comeback. Baby, the next woman gonna have your comeback.
What you mean, I got that comeback?
Yeah, he will. He gonna come back. He gonna have. Now what's gonna happen is your comeback gonna be you gonna be the wife and he got another side piece with a double comeback, and then you stuck. So don't set yourself up. Always set your mindset up to be I'm a queen and I deserve better. If you think of it that way, then you set yourself up to not deal with all the riffraff. If you're in a situation, finish that situation. I ain't got time for that because then now I may have to answer. I may be involved in drama I'm not willing to be involved in.
Right.
But if you want to be that side piece, he my side piece because he pay my rent. He my side piece because he pay my phone bill. He not paying that for free. What you think you giving him?
What they getting?
Patty pies. He tearing them patty pies up. He getting paid for them patty pies. So he might give you $100 here, there to pay this, to do that. But in the big picture of it all, he's gaining from it. I don't care how you look at it, he's gaining from it. Never put yourself in a situation, I've said this often, never put yourself in a situation where a man or a woman will strip your self-worth. Never. And
then there are some women out there who have men as side pieces.
Yep.
And because
they ain't no different.
We got the comments saying, speak on a woman.
They ain't no different.
Speaking on men, we're speaking on both genders.
Yes,
male
it's
or
no
female.
different. When I'm speaking on this, I'm not just speaking on one gender. I'm speaking on both genders. They're no different. You're secondary. You're a side piece, whether it be male or female. You're setting yourself up to be secondary to a man that don't deserve you because he's not willing to make you primary. Or a woman that's not willing to make you primary. When I'm speaking, I'm not just speaking on just the woman's standpoint. There's women out there that don't mind being a side piece for another man, or there's a man don't mind being a side piece for another woman because he's content. Right. The problem is there's something that's pulling him away or pulling her away from the spouse that's causing her to step out and have a side piece. Why do you think that's okay though?
Right.
Everything that you're doing, you can have a conversation with your wife or a conversation with your husband to decide where the chains are broken at. Where can we fix and mend those chains to keep a strong marriage? Right.
So speak to the the emotional distress that comes with you thinking you can have somebody else's spouse.
The emotional distress comes in where your expectation is one way. You're expecting that he's told you everything. He's told you, I'm gonna leave my wife, things are not going well, I'm just done with him, done with him or her, I'm gonna move on with you. But you're a year or two in it, and now you're dealing with the emotional baggage because now he's told you these things and you're coming to grips to understand that there's lies behind it. He's telling me, but he's not showing me. One of the things I always say, let somebody tell you something, but also allow them to show you. So you could tell me till you're green in the face what you're going to do. Right. But until you show me, baby, what you're telling me is null and void. So you just have to be honest and you have to start to look at the picture on the wall. If he's telling you, oh, my divorce is finalized December 26th, Now it's December 26th of 2016. But it's December 26th of 2017. He's still messing with his wife. He lying to you. Allow yourself to understand that you're worth more than what him or her is giving to you.
Right.
You're worth way more than that.
So speak to, because you have some people, and not back in the day it was called mistress or whatever. Now it's the new name.
Mistress.
Girl, side piece. I mean, it must be levels to this.
Yeah,
I guess it is. I guess it is, because I don't know. I don't know, but some of these side pieces could kind of tell us what the levels is.
It must be levels to this, because you're talking about they still got side piece and mistress. It must be some levels to this.
I don't know.
But speak to those, like you spoke to the side piece, but still, I want you to speak to the spouse that's keeping that, because I heard
keeping that
some
secret.
people that's been in some longevity side piece relationship.
It's a lot. What people have to realize, and this is for a man or a woman, what people have to realize is you're not only hurting yourself emotionally, you're hurting yourself physically. And then your brain is scatterbrained. And what I mean by scatterbrained is you're not sure what you want at this point.
Right.
Your side piece is giving you what you want, but your wife is trying to give you what you want, but you're so focused on this new side piece that you can't truly focus on your wife, who you married, who you stood before God and said, you know what? Through thick and thin, till death do us part. So what you're doing is you're thinking, oh, I could do this, I can handle. No, you're tearing yourself down. You're tearing yourself down from a man's standpoint, from a woman's standpoint. And when I mean you're tearing yourself down, you're beating your temple to the core.
Right.
And so until you can realize it and not look at it from the physical standpoint and look at it from everything that's connected to it, the emotional, the physical, mental, spiritual. If you could look at it from all of that, then you'll think twice about it. Because let me tell you something. I know darn well it's a hard job for a man or a woman to have a side piece, especially longevity.
Girl, what you mean?
And it becomes hard on you mentally, it becomes hard on you physically, because then now you have to think, I can't say this, you hiding stuff. I gotta hide my phone, I gotta hide my paycheck, after a while, let me tell you something, a side piece ain't gonna be letting you give her like $5, $10, $20.
If she getting $5, $10, $20, she ain't gonna side piece.
A side piece ain't gonna want you, ain't gonna want you giving it. A side piece at some point will start to put demands on the relationship. A side piece will start to put, well, you told me this, or, when you going to leave your wife, or what's happening here. So what's happening is now you can't enjoy the side piece because the side piece stressing you out.
Right. So because maybe you might be at the verge of getting a side piece, because I would tell women all the time that you having a conversation with a married man open up doors.
Yes.
Especially if I'm a single woman and I'm having a conversation with a married man, which in my mind, I already know what my motive is.
Correct.
And I'm sorry guys, most men don't understand that women are vindictive.
Yeah, we are. We're smart creatures. And let me tell y'all a thing or two.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, and my husband online, and my husband will vouch for this.
Oh,
I've always said to him, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about that woman. And here's that single woman, and here's why. She has nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I've molded you where you are today. We'll work together as a couple. You doing what you need to do as a spouse. And you think I'm going to let this side piece come along 20 years later and gain from all the work I built you up to?
Right.
So my concern is always the women. Because let me tell you something. As a woman, baby, we smart.
And we know
what to say
and what
to do, how to set a man up. That's just, I'm speaking from a woman's standpoint. We know how to set him up. We're going to tell them all the right things, wear all the right clothes, do all the right things. They don't care what you ask them to do. They're going to do it because they want to go above and beyond of the wife. They want to do that. They want to move her out the way. They want you to focus on them and not focus on that wife.
Right.
But all I'm going to say, if you're a side piece, you setting yourself up for misery, and you're secondary always. I don't care. Even if you marry him, you got him as a secondary piece. So what happens is now his marriage is destroyed because of this situation that you guys were in. And so now he's forced to be with you. Because now his wife or, his, husband have found out what's going on. They ain't taking it. They moving forward. Now he's stuck to go to you. don't mean he gonna be loyal to you, boo.
Oh wow. And you know, you have some women who get into a relationship.
Yep.
Knowing the motives of having a baby for the guy.
Correct.
To remove the wife. So she already knew I'm gonna speak from a man's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
The woman getting another man already know the husband, the side piece already know the husband is there, but because he's playing the role of a side piece to that, you know, that woman.
Correct.
In his
he's
mind,
playing wounded.
Right, and I was just gonna say, that
he's
gonna play in that mind, but they're also,
and you the animal to nurse him back to good health.
I was gonna say, and then talk about how, because when you are the other factor, you already in your mind is trying to play games on how to move the spouse out the way.
After about 6 months, you decide piece. After about 6 months, I don't care what.
You decide
I don't care.
After 6 months?
No, I'm saying 6 months. You've been in this situation 6 months or a year. You know, whether it's male or female. I don't care who you are. Your mind is now figuring out, how can I get him to leave his wife alone and come to me? I don't care who you are. So you're going to take risks. They're going to be, whether it's little stuff is he coming to pick you up in his car, in their car, and you leave your lipstick in there. Whether he come picking up, you leaving a comb in there. You know exactly what you're doing.
Right.
But know that even if that situation with his wife causes drama and she's done with him, baby, you ain't grabbing number somebody's second baggage. You're secondary still. Even if he decides to marry you, you're secondary. So don't think that you were his first and he picked you. No, he just you allowed him to be the side piece, or you know, to the husband to be the side piece. You allowed him to be that. You allowed yourself to be that. So that's all he's looking at you. He's just sitting in that situation until he can find something better. Now, don't get me wrong. There might be some men out there that truly, you know, is done with the situation, but caught up in a situation and they haven't moved on or can't afford to move on. But I still feel like you need to get that out the way before you move on.
And over with,
because you're setting yourself or this other person up for misery. God ain't gonna
send you nobody that's connected to somebody.
No, he ain't gonna send you nobody else's husband.
And
or
it
wife.
Goes back to one of the comments by Jackie. Hey, Jackie goes back to say, if you're doing the right thing at home, you don't have to worry about the side piece. But it's getting to that level.
Correct.
Because what you say in most of your videos before is communication is the key. If I don't know what my husband or my wife needs is,
yeah, exactly.
Then, and Boo Boo, Sister Boo Boo over there talking about, I got you.
She know. Let me tell you something. Once you get married and you've been in your marriage for a long time, you tend to lose a little bit of yourself. Your spouse tends to lose. Yeah, your spouse tends to lose a little bit of yourself. You tend to lose that, and the reason why I say that is because what happens is, when I mean lose a little bit of yourself, you get comfortable.
Right.
You're relaxed, and so what happens is some of the things you did prior to, you're not doing anymore. So one thing about a man is he loves to pray. And so if that female can come along and give him or feed him what he needs because he's hungry, he's been out in the woods looking for prey and can't find him, and bam, here comes side piece. Side piece give him what, you don't think he gonna take that?
No, because I'm doing what I need to do at home. But that's what, if I'm doing what I need
if you're not doing everything and you don't have open communication, that's what I'm speaking about.
Okay.
You don't have open communication to understand what your mate needs and what your mate wants.
Right.
Then you're gonna allow that, you know, sneakiness to happen or some mistrust to happen because he's, one, not comfortable enough to share it with you.
Right.
Or two, you're just not paying attention to know, you know, something's not right. We need to connect. You have to stay connected to your marriage.
So, once again, this is, God ain't gonna send you anybody else's spouse.
Nope.
If they stood before God and took that oath, that man or woman is connected to that man or woman.
Yep.
There's no three.
Nope.
Where two or three are gathered, that don't come to this point.
When it comes to marriage, it doesn't. It doesn't.
So speak to, because we have about 2 minutes, and share, guys, sharing. Let's give her some love before I ask her this question. Give her some love. Let's send some hearts, guys, send some hearts. So, speak to the spouse that have accepted the side piece.
What you mean? Wait. Wait, now you done throw me off a little bit. You say I'm the wife. I'm married to my husband, my boo thing, my everything. And I'm accept this side piece?
Yes.
I wish the blankety blank I would.
Say that again.
I wish the blankety blank. Let me tell you something. You're stripping yourself of self-worth. You should never accept your mate to cheat on you and think it's okay. You're killing your temple. You're destroying your soul. Your self-worth is... Let me tell you something. If you had self-worth, that could never come up. My husband could never come to me, and I'm okay with this side piece. I wish I would.
What?
I will never set myself up for that.
They got some people who are in open relationships.
Is that healthy? No. It's not healthy. I don't care who you are. You can be open, whatever you want. It's not healthy, baby. You can convince yourself 150 times over that it's healthy. Trust me. Trust me, it's not healthy. You're just living that. You know how you have some people say, you know what? I didn't really realize that person was like that because when I saw him, there was a different way. You know what I'm saying? Face value, they look a different way. That's what you're doing to yourself. Oh. You playing a role. You got a strip. You got a script and you playing that role, baby. You running with it. And you trying to fool everybody. But when you at home, your mascara running, your nose snotty, and your heart broken. Who you playing with? I don't care who you are. You could be the strongest chick. You could be the strongest dude. But baby, when your heart is connected to somebody and somebody destroys your heart or attempt to destroy your heart, baby, there's some emotions that's going to come out. If you truly love them and you want to be with them, there's some emotions. And here's the other thing people have to be careful about. You have to be careful because you don't know what kind of emotions may come out. It might be the person with sense, gonna have a conversation and talk to them and figure out what's going on. Or it might be crazy.
What you mean?
You might be dealing with somebody that's crazy. And so you set yourself up because you got this side B piece, but you got a crazy side piece. No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I was about to say, God.
No, you got a crazy side. You just have to be careful. And people enjoy the moment while it's happening, but what they don't realize is, you may think, a man may think, or a woman may think, I'm just going to do this one time. But I don't care who they are. They're going to find a way to get back to you, especially if you got that good.
That clap back.
You got that good. Especially if you got that good. They're going to try to come back. So, I'm just saying, do right by your husband. Because if he got that good or she got that good, baby, you better make sure you're doing everything possible.
Girl, stop it.
So
what if he divorced his wife?
Mm-hmm.
And married
when
his
he divorced his wife. When?
Just listen.
Okay.
He divorced his wife.
Yep.
And married the side piece.
Yep.
And not working or trying to get back with his someone.
What did I just say? What happens is if you're a side piece and you're accepting that side piece role, you're always going to be secondary. Yeah, he married her, but she's still secondary. She's still secondary because here's the problem. He got with her under false pretense.
Yes.
And so now because he's gotten with her under false pretense, now he's still focused on his wife because the way his situation ended with his wife wasn't the way he wanted to. And so sometimes that happens. They'll marry their side piece, but their focus is still on the wife. So again, you're going to always be secondary, boo-boo. You're going to always be secondary because you got him under false pretense. You didn't get him cold-heartedly. He was ready to move on. He did his work. You didn't get him that way. You got him accepting the fact that he's cheating on his wife, but you expect him to be loyal to you when you guys are together. Nope. He did it to her. He ain't loyal to you.
Wow.
They ain't loyal, baby.
What if my boo turned over a new leaf because of what it is? Come back?
Yeah.
He probably turned over a new leaf.
Mm-hmm. And that leaf to turn brown.
What?
if he's turned over, and I have to say this too, though. I have to say this a lot. There are some men and women who, got into a situation with a wife or whatever, and their soulmate moved on and they moved on, and then later on in life, they were done with, their spouse, whatever, and they moved on to their soulmate. That's the difference. The difference is he's already cleared the slate with his wife or husband. Now he's moved on. But I'm talking about you tied to your wife, but you telling me some bullcrap mess
So
well,
you're telling me in my pillow talk at night.
I told you what that is. He telling you talking to Patty Pie.
What?
He ain't talking to no pillow talk. Patty Pie. And I bet you 5 out of 10 when he eating that Patty Pie, he's smiling. I bet you. He cheesing from ear to ear. Him and Miss Patty. He like, hey, Patty. And you like, hey, boo. He didn't even identify you by your name. He said, hey, Patty. You like, hey, boo. Bye-bye. I'm
crazy. So if I'm laying in the bed and I'm the other factor, we gonna say other factor.
So you the side chick? You saying the other factor? Say what it is. You the side piece.
So and he telling me he about to leave his wife, girl, and you know he been over here. And
the point is, is he done with? Yeah, you listen. He's getting 2 worlds. He's benefiting from you. You cooking and you cleaning. You serving him patty pies. He going home and wife cooking and cleaning. She serving him patty pies. Baby, he got all the patty pies in the world, and he enjoying them patty pies. He enjoying them.
But I guess some men can't, you know. And you spoke about that. It takes too much energy to keep up a double world. And what goes around comes around. That's in the Bible.
I will hope and pray.
Will come back to
I'm gonna say this. I will hope and pray that if you still playing this game and you 30 years old,
30.
You're 30. Well, you know, 25, you allow mistakes. You know, they make mistakes and they do all that kind of stuff. It depends on what the mistake is. So they do that kind of stuff. But when you're 30, when you're 30, you should be grown enough to figure out, you know what? I know what I want. I know what I like in a woman or even a female. I know what I like. I know what I want in a man. Nobody, you'll hear people say this often. I'm content being by myself. You lying. You lying.
Girl, I'm firsthand.
This little girl here is lying. I tell her all the time. Let me tell you something.
Okay, that would be another segment.
Well, let me say this though. You can never connect. You can. I don't care who you are. Emotionally, you need somebody, a companionship. You need somebody. You need somebody. So don't let nobody talk that fool to you, because that's some foolishness.
Right.
Just don't ever be. Listen, I'm gonna say this one last time.
Okay.
God didn't send you somebody else's husband or wife.
Don't be nobody husband
don't
or
be
wife
no
side piece for 20, not even 2 months.
Don't be no side piece. Don't even give him an opportunity for a day.
Right.
Because what you do is you open yourself up. And if he got that good, you going back, babe. If he got that good, you going back for it.
So we're about to wrap this up. We thank you guys for all your questions, your answers. Send love. So I'm gonna thank you guys for coming. So speak before we close, and we're gonna close after you say this. So guys, and then after this, you know it's the After Dark special.
Come on,
within 2 minutes, costumes or not. Send some love. Before I ask her this question, and before she give this advice to the side piece, I need to see some hearts. Let's see some hearts on this.
Send me some hearts, baby.
On this live post right now. Let me see who's out there paying attention to this post, because this was too much
side
for me to
pieces,
swallow.
I hope you catching
Girl,
it.
I gotta cover my patty pie. I gotta
side
cover
piece,
my
I hope you catching it.
You know, you gonna hear it.
Right, I gotta. Right. So this is good. God ain't gonna send you nobody patty pie or stump.
Girl, listen, nope, he ain't gonna send you nobody else's stump.
This is, wait, they got a side piece song.
They got a side piece song.
That's ridiculous for them to have.
So they can't have a side piece song if people not doing it.
So you mean to tell me, and this is where it goes, where the world glorified things that we're not supposed to be doing.
That are unhealthy.
So now they got a whole side piece song to fool y'all into having a side piece anthem that thinking it's okay, and you really devalue yourself. Girl,
you really are, and that's what women, and that's what women and men have to understand. You owe yourself more than that.
So our camera person is telling us to wrap it up. You got 30 seconds to speak to the side piece and give them some advice to get out, run away, and love yourself. Go ahead.
Side piece, this is for you. Gain you some self-worth. Allow yourself to work on you. Because let me tell you something. If you wasn't broken, if you wasn't hurt, if you didn't lose who you are, you would not set yourself up to be secondary to Boo Boo and Willie Lee. You will not be secondary.
Right.
You won't be secondary to them. Allow yourself to know I'm worth more than that. It's nothing wrong with you being honest with that person and saying, you know what? I'm still in love with you and I do want to move forward, but baby, we need to take care of this first. Once you take care of that, you call me. Because if you set it up that way, you're setting yourself up for a healthy relationship between you and that person. If he loves you, he's going to do what he needs to do.
So side piece what?
Side piece, get you some self-worth, baby.
Say it again.
Work hard. Call me. I'm going to tell you how to get it. I'm going to walk you right through glory and get you some self-worth, baby. Don't set yourself up for that. Let me tell you something. I love myself. And in order to love myself, I have to know I can't hurt myself. And so why would I put myself out there to hurt me? Don't put yourself out there to hurt you for nobody. I don't care what kind of good him or her got. Because good at some point ain't going to be the only thing that's going to keep you.
Right. So on that note, we're going to end it with side piece. Get you some what?
Some self-worth.
Get you some self-worth. ASAP, and if you need help,
call me.
We'll see you guys. We're going to end the show. Thanks for tuning on.
Thanks, guys.
Share, and
Please
we'll
share.
be back for After Dark. See you later.
Bye.